watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
People could be without a home for the next few days after their apartment complex was evacuated. As we told you yesterday, late Monday night, there was a small fire reported at Summit Towers Apartments off Locust Street in downtown. The sprinkler system went off. Water, though, got into the elevator shaft, damaging electronics and stopping the elevators from working. Well, right now, at least 100 of those displaced are staying at the Jacob building, where the Red Cross has set up a shelter. As a matter of fact, we spoke with them about their current plans for the residents.
At this time, we don't have a time on how long the shelter will be open. Red Cross is always there to meet the needs, and we're there as long as the clients have a need.
And we were told residents of the Jacob building were tested for COVID. They were fed, they have showers, and they have a place to do their laundry. Meanwhile, Young Williams has stepped up to take in 25 pets since the Red Cross does not allow them in their facility. A City of Knoxville spokesperson tells us Summit Towers is waiting on new parts to fix its elevator. We are still working to get an answer as to just how long it will take for those parts to come in. Next in the Big 7 for you, some unsettling news from pediatricians about, well, children and COVID-19 cases. Right now, doctors are working to learn more about the long-term effects of the Omicron variant in children. This comes as doctors say they are not only seeing more COVID cases in kids, but also more hospitalizations. Now, Dr. James Antoon with Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt says this is following a nationwide trend right now as the highly transmissible Omicron variant continues to spread. Dr. Antoon reminds parents there are a lot of unknowns about this variant.
We don't know how much Omicron will result in long COVID in children. We're still learning a lot about long COVID in children in general. And we also don't know the relationship between Omicron and MIS-C or multi-system inflammatory disorder in children who have had COVID. This is a post-COVID effect, and you usually see rising cases 4 to 6 weeks after we see rises in COVID cases.
He said doctors expect to see more COVID-19 cases nationwide among children and more hospitalizations, particularly in the unvaccinated. Well, if you're looking to vaccinate your kids or yourself, the Knox County Health Department opened its doors for expanded COVID-19 testing today. Tests will be done from 9 until 3 each day at the Dameron Avenue location. However, the health department warns wait times could be long with lines forming outside the building. And the Knox County Health Department released its first COVID-19 update since moving to weekly updates. Now, this first weekly update does not go back 7 days. It just goes back to last Friday. And since Friday, the Knox County Health Department reported 47 new COVID-19 deaths, but 42 of these deaths are from earlier in the pandemic identified by the state. We should also note active cases are up by nearly 300 from Friday, and the 7-day average positivity rate tying Friday's record high at 31%. And we are seeing COVID-19 cases on the rise in Knox County schools right now. This is a look at the school system's COVID-19 dashboard. The bar on the right side of your screen shows today's numbers: 234 active cases among students, 56 among staff. But if you are wanting to check COVID data daily, Covenant Health has now relaunched its COVID-19 online dashboard. The dashboard shows collective data from Covenant Health's 9 acute care hospitals, as well as hospital-specific data for each facility. The dashboards will be updated daily at noon at covenanthealth.com/COVID-19 dashboard and shared on the health system and hospital Facebook pages Monday through Friday. Well, next up, Knoxville police have now identified the man who was killed in last night's shooting along Fern Street. This is in East Knoxville. KPD says Brandon Morrell was 31. Now, we're told he was found outside of a home with at least 1 gunshot wound before being pronounced dead at UT Medical Center. A spokesperson for KPD says numerous witnesses have already been interviewed, but no charges have been filed at this time. The investigation is ongoing, and we will continue, of course, to update you as we learn more. Next on our list for you tonight, a Broadway Motors employee facing forgery and theft charges. Investigators say 41-year-old John Bailey, who you see here, stole a truck and gave forged documents to put the car's title in his name. Management says they told Bailey to take the truck to get some repairs done on it. Well, Bailey faces 3 counts of forgery up to $1,000, 2 counts of theft of property valued between $2,500 and $10,000, plus 2 counts of hindering a secured creditor. For our next Big 7 story for you tonight, chances are you've noticed supply chain issues impacting the shelves at the grocery store, right? We've all seen it. Well, you know, we spoke with the president and CEO of the Tennessee Grocers and Convenience Store Association. Rob Eichard says it's supply chain issues coupled with the recent weather that is slowing things down in the volunteer state. He also says the surge in COVID-19 cases following the holidays isn't helping either.
Encountering kinks in the supply chain at the manufacturing level, at the distribution level, and at the retail level, frankly, because we're in a big COVID outbreak and a whole lot of people are currently out because of this virus.
Also today, the U.S. Labor Department reported consumer prices jumped 7% in December compared with 12 months earlier. That's the largest year-over-year inflation increase since 1982. Now, we have more about this increase online for you at WATE.com. Next on the Big 7 tonight, the Knoxville community kicked off MLK Week celebrations today, honoring the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Each year, the MLK Commission starts the week off with an Interfaith prayer service. Now, this has been a tradition for the last 40 years, and in honor of that, this year's theme is 40 years of not turning around, continuing the journey for justice and equality. Now, this year, a gathering of faith leaders from all different beliefs coming together to share a message of peace, something Dr. King spent his life fighting for.
Do justly, who will love mercy, who will walk humbly with their God.
Prayer service is just the first of a number of events which will be happening this week, all of which continuing an important theme.
He stood for love, peace, harmony, nonviolence, and a lot of times that's lost because of a lot of violent things that surrounded him, and not only surrounded him, but the violent things that are going on today. But we want to make sure that that message gets out, that he's still about love, that he's still about peace, he was still about harmony, and that we want that.
MLK Week in Knoxville continues tomorrow with a leadership symposium, followed by a virtual community forum on Friday. Monday will be the main event with a Memorial March Parade that runs from 10 to 11:30. It's going to go from Chilhowie Park to Overcoming Believers Church. The Memorial Tribute Service kicks off at noon, and you can find a full rundown of the events over on our website. Go to WATE.com. Rounding out the Big 7, the Tennessee Smokies could soon have a different name. The team's owner, Randy Boyd, tells us the team's name will be changed to the Knoxville Smokies if baseball returns to Knoxville. Now, Boyd is hoping a move happens by 2024, but until that happens, he says to keep calling them the Tennessee Smokies. Meanwhile, the Sports Authority hosted a workshop earlier today. Board used the opportunity to take a look at some of the plans for the new Smoky Stadium in Knoxville. Board members say the meeting laid some essential groundwork for the eventual construction of the stadium.
I thought the meeting went very well today. You know, we still got quite a bit of work to do. Our hopes is that at our January 25th meeting, we are ready to actually approve the lease agreement and the development agreement, and hopefully the agreement to handle the utilities.
Yeah, as you just heard, the Sports Authority will meet again on the 25th. And again, board members say at that meeting they hope to approve the lease agreement and the development agreement for the stadium.